Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand-over-hand method, and then I paint the rest. And I paint a lot of flowers. And so tonight I had a pinkish, purplish, bluish background, and so I'm doing like a spring compared to our fall of last night. So we'll see. I've been on a kind of a fall Halloween something, and so tonight I'm gonna do I've been doing these bunches of flowers, like consistently bunches and bunches of flowers. I'm on the flower trail. I was on roosters for quite some time, and then I moved on to flowers, and occasionally I'll do a rooster or two. But I don't know why I'm on these flowers. And it ends up being that they all look the same. it just, it cracks me up. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. But when I do flowers, a lot of times I only use one brush because I come back in and I like the way the different colors stay on my paintbrush, and then that way I can do all the paint colors at one time, and it gives lots of paint, lots of textures and colors and such. I feel like this is going to be kind of an abstract-ish one tonight, so we'll see. We'll see what happens as we go along. We've got, it's like full Easter egg hunt in here. That's what we're up against, Easter eggs. And I get myself in trouble because I put way too much paint on my paintbrush, and then that causes me to then have splotches of paint everywhere, and that's just one more of the things that we go through. But it's okay. Whatever happens, we just move on. So we're gonna just keep on keeping. Now, I also always say I like to watch paint dry, because this one right here is gonna fascinate me, since the background and this is these colors. So that will be an interesting kind of mix of what's happening. But we're just going with it. We are just going with it to see what we can see. And I like the upside down flowers. So more Easter egg colors. More and more. And more and more and more. Owen had an extremely good day. We went and went and went. He had today off and he has tomorrow off. There's teacher conference today, teacher parent conference, and then tomorrow is like their planning day or development day, something. So he'll be off again tomorrow. But he went and stayed with his grandma while I went to the easy for me to say, teacher parent conference. and then I went and picked him up, and he had vision therapy, but not until later. So I took him bowling while we had the extra time. So we went bowling, and he wants to wear his Halloween costume everywhere and all the time, which is, again, absolutely great for me. I think it's fun, and I want him to just, it's exciting when he tells me what he wants. And for him to want to wear his Halloween costume, I am all for it. So he wore his costume to go bowling, and that, again, made my day, and he had so much fun. And he has a lot of sensory processing, and so things like the movement of the pins, he feels all of that through the floor when we're bowling. And so he will lay down on the ground a lot to watch the pins and watch the pin setter kind of like move, and he just gets very excited about it. So it's cool to me for him to be able to like process, do it, all of those things. And then after we left there, we went to the park, and he had a great time at the park. And he hung out in the dry mud, as he said. He wanted to sit in the dry mud. And so he's just now getting to the point where he will even deal with rain. For years and years and years and years, rain would cause huge meltdowns for him. He didn't want the rain. He didn't want to be in the rain, nor near the rain, any of it. And so for this to be part of the new thing for us, it's incredible. And he had a great time. To see him laying down in what he kept calling the dry mud, it was just amazing. It was awesome for him to be able to do that and have fun. So after that, we left and we went to his vision therapy, and he was a little distracted more so today than he usually is, but he still was able to do the exercises and had a good time. And then he came home and ate and ate and ate some more. It's like he's going definitely through this like growth spurt, because that's like what he's constantly doing now is eating, and definitely telling me that he wants to eat more, because we were getting ready to leave so he could go to my mom's, and he wanted to eat more fish before we left, so we had to make more breakfast. He wanted fish for breakfast, so it was kind of funny. But my boy's growing. So I think this is about it here with that. So I always sign this O for Owen, and then the L and the B, and then I make paint blob jewelry. I gotta come up with a better name, but that's paint blob from the extra paint that's left over. I spread it all out and then make those. So complete opposite of last night's. Definitely fall, and this is more Easter egg, but some nights you just do Easter eggs. All right, well, thanks for watching, and you have a great rest of your day. Toodles!